Oh, what's up, Leslie? Okay, you'll be up first, okay? And then I have another one, another paid reading for someone else, okay? So you can go ahead and post your question. And thank you for being so patient, sis. I am outside in the car, okay? Because my son is asleep, so I had to figure out, I just deal. Okay. All right. And let me know if you guys can hear me, okay? And please like the channel, you guys, all right? Thank you. All right, so let me shuffle some of these cards real quick. All right. Yeah, is Hosea ex? Is that like your ex? Because I immediately got somebody from the past. Because before you even asked that, when I was shuffling, the five of crap, hold on. The five of sorry, y'all, I'm outside, okay? Hold on. I'm trying to like position. Shit. I'm sorry, Leslie. Just try to deal with me, girl, okay? Please. Okay. All right. You said he's my ex now. Yeah, I figured, yeah, because look, I didn't even, oh my God, hold on, y'all. I didn't even shuffle yet, but the death card came out. So that's already telling me it's someone from the past. But you're like in good energy though. You're like in this like don't give a F. Like I feel like you're really happy where you're at. I think you're more so curious. Maybe it could be like energy being sent to you and you don't realize it. That could be what that is as well too. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm glad that you um yeah, I'm glad you said that. That could be why that card came out with his. I was about to say something so jacked up right now. So you could be okay, girl. This reading's about to be really blunt. So Leslie, don't come for me. I'm just gonna like, cause for some reason I had like an attitude. I'm getting like a Scorpio vibe for some reason. He doesn't have to be, but I'm getting somebody like in a really low vibration. You see this right here? I'm pointing at. He's on some like demon time shit. And I'm gonna tell you why, because when I saw that card, I was like, ooh, this gotta be somebody from the past because I'm like, this mother effer is like broke down, don't got no money, having to borrow from somebody. Something about a car being broke down. Like he's just lacking in a lot. And also too, I heard owing money. So it's funny how you said he owes you money, but he's owing something too. And I heard something about getting put out. So maybe his living situation isn't like going so well, or it's not going to be going so well in the next 6 months. I just got. Okay. I do feel like he's extending some energy to you too. And also too, when you were with him, he could have been really stingy. Maybe he always played like he was broke, but like really he had money. Oh shit. All right. Um, let's see. And I heard creep. Yeah, look, right when I said creep. So this is somebody that's kind of like he has a lot of shit going on. So remember when I mentioned to you like how you're not really bothered or anything by the situation. You're pretty much I heard right now in my head moving on, and then I see waterfalls and I see like water, like the beach. So maybe you like did like a cleanse on yourself, or you could emotionally just let him go. That could be what the water's about, cuz it's real funny how like I saw like a waterfall, and it's funny how this card's upside down, but this is just telling me like he's emotionally still like unstable. So maybe when you guys were together, um he could have been emotionally detached, or you felt like he was emotionally detached, like he wasn't always like I love how this just fell out. Let me see what just fell out. Oh yeah, girl, remember when I mentioned the girl, look what just fell out. That was so weird. And you know what, he is sending you energy too. So let me just, okay, so maybe this is somebody that was emotionally detached. Maybe you really wanted a lot, like say maybe when you're with him, girl, and I could be wrong, okay? Maybe when you're with him, he didn't like give you emotional, like emotional validation. Maybe you felt like you wanted more. Like, say, example, you're like, say, not chasing for compliments, but like, wanting reassurance in certain areas, and he was just lacking. It says he already had a girl. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? Maybe when I mentioned that cleanse with you, you could have did some. Maybe this is like a lesson for you with him as well too. Because I'm kind of getting you're like way stronger, and you're like maybe you're like surprised at yourself, or like still kind of like. But then I heard too, you're kind of like hurt at the fact that he would do that because you were genuine with him. But also, remember when I mentioned the five? He's going through some shit. And I do feel like he could kind of be like, just kind of selfish. I don't know, girl. I get this, like, I kind of want to cuss his ass out in a way because I'm like, he's kind of selfish with this five here. I saw five earlier with him being put out and being broke. But to me, this is like being kind of how do you say it? He's the type that's like, oh, I have to hurt her before she can hurt me type of shit. I don't know. Even with this coming out too, I feel like too, he can be. I heard creep too. I keep hearing that, so he can be watching you. I don't know. I just don't like him right now. I kind of, that's why I kept. And you know what? It's real funny because while you're picking it up, girl, he's sending energy with these eight here. This is like karma. The eight over here with this is like your strength, is even of like overcoming that. Because I do feel like this situation with him, it did kind of like I wouldn't like, girl, because you know how like we go through stuff with certain in certain relationships, and it does kind of like chip at us a little bit where we're like, damn, I really did like that mother effer, and his ass just kind of like didn't see me for who I really am. But at the same time, we had to work on ourselves then. Maybe when we were in it, we weren't really seeing things accurately, you know. And I've been in that situation, girl. Trust me, like I feel you on that. How some, you're like, damn, I really was trying with this mother effer, and he just didn't. But I do feel like you have some good karma your way because I feel like you really did tackle that, whatever, say, insecurity you may have had with him, or, because I feel like he could have gave you more. I feel like you gave a lot of your energy to him, and maybe one day you're just like, what the F, what do I look like? Do I really like him more than I love myself? So, yeah, but what you're feeling though, babe, like I told you with this upside down, you're feeling more so his emotions. And I feel like, too, for some reason, I don't know why he thinks about you because I keep seeing your name. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards. I'm kind of just like explaining why it's coming out the way it is. But look, oh, my bad. Damn, I keep forgetting I'm in the dang card, y'all. My bad. This came out at the bottom of the deck. This is already telling me this is like extended energy. Maybe this is what you wanted from him. And I kind of get like he's going to circle back around because but I heard like maybe 2 months from now, the number two is being highlighted. Maybe you're seeing twos and fours. You don't have to, but I kind of get like it's a certain time of the month, maybe, or maybe you guys did something recently, or not recently. You could have, or maybe you thought about him recently. I don't know, something, but something was a reminder. I don't know. It's something. Let me put this back. And then I have reconciliation here. And after that was the chariot. So this is like energy coming towards you. But also you can be meeting someone new because I heard the gym and I just see somebody kind of watching you, but you don't have to be at the gym, baby. It can be like, say, at work or I don't know. I just see somebody kind of sitting in a chair watching you. Maybe, yeah, because look, you're not paying attention. You're like this is like you at work in your like uniform, and you're just like on your bag. You're focusing on your work, and then somebody's just being a creep. Remember, I kept saying creep. Yeah, look, right when I said that, look, it's what you don't see with the moon. You had a lot of eights here, so you have good karma coming in, sis. Oh, are you? Yeah, look, I believe it because look, you had this a few times, and then he was lacking. Look at his six came upside down. That's how I know, like, it's the opposite. So maybe when you were with him, you weren't as confident. Not saying you weren't, babe. It's just how it's coming out. It's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like you're like, you healed in a way where it's like, you love yourself more than ever now. It's like now you're holding more men that you do talk to more accountable, and even if I like how I'm seeing it here, like with the six, seven, and eight here, it's like you went through some type of transition. So like this ending with him, it looked like to me like how it's coming out, it's like it was necessary. Yeah. Oh, and look who's out in the cold meanwhile while you were like getting attention and love, right? This person, the number five, which I brought him up coming up as five. So he's not doing good at all. So to answer your question, sis, he's like reaping what he sows, is how it's kind of coming out. So let me see. What else do I have? Hold on. Is this it? Yeah. Oh, right when you said necessary, I just saw something. I don't know. I just feel like you're being more honest with yourself. I'll pull that last. So let's see what else is coming out. Can you put your ex's name in the chat one more time and then let me just see something. I think you said it was Jose, right? Oh shit. Yeah, he don't have no money. I told you. Money is like whack for him right now. Yeah, look. He's still in his childish ways, still being selfish. That's why he don't have no money. Yeah, no wonder why you're feeling energy. Look what he's giving to you. Oh shoot. Yeah, look. That's why you're picking up on the energy. So with you crying and all that, oh wow. And look, resisting, like wanting to hit you up, but resisting. It came out reverse, but this is like resisting coming towards you, being stubborn. It's real funny how the cards came out, like hiding their feelings and being stubborn. So it sounds like him, don't it? Sounds like his ass being stingy with his money, still hiding his feelings, still don't want to say shit, but then thinking and sending energy towards you. See? And then look, it's what you don't see. That came out with the moon cards. Like it's what you just don't see. It's in the dark, as you can see here. It's secretive. Yeah, look, he's going through some stuff. And then I heard broke, so I keep hearing that. Yeah, he's sending energy. You could have been like watching TV and then all of a sudden start thinking about him. Yeah, but then look, when you think about him, you're like, what the fuck I look like? Because this mother effer did this and that. You start getting mad. You're like, oh, what the? Oh, hell no. You're like, I'm about to piece this mirror back together. I've been looking at myself real good. I don't have time for his ass. He's just on some old, just the same old toxic shit. Like, you're really like being honest with yourself. And I'm kind of getting nauseated. So I do feel like you went through a transition after him. Like, you could have really like purged your energy and like completely like healed yourself. And even as I'm saying that, I'm getting like really sick. Like I feel like I want to throw up. So I do feel like you went through some type of purge because it's like now you're like speaking up and standing up for yourself a lot more. Yeah, look, told you. He's sending energy. And also, remember when I said somebody's watching you in the dark? Or not in the dark, or in a chair? Well, how I see it in my head is like they're in the dark. Sorry. Yeah, look, when I pull this card, you guys, it's always the same thing. It's the same thing because it's the same energy. You're minding your business and someone takes a picture of you and you don't even know it. This girl is like not paying attention. Look at reconciliation, you have it twice. So, um, yeah, but all right. But that's what I'm getting, okay? So let me pull these last messages for you. So I do hope this did resonate and it gave you some type of clarity, sis, because this was like pretty good. It's like you're pretty much what you're feeling is like his energy being sent to you. So I'm gonna pull some messages for you, okay? These are just kind of focused on like you. All right, so let's see. Oh wow, look at first card. So it says taking the leap, courage. I wish I could. Okay, can you see it good? Sorry, this is going to be a messed up live, but girl, just bear with me. So it says, you have to let go of something good to get something great. Taking the leap into the unknown can be scary, but you are being called to have faith in yourself and the universe. If you want to experience the next level of success, you cannot stay comfortable. Enjoy the journey. So I do like that. Like I told you, remember when I kept saying I seen like a waterfall for you or some type of like water? I love how this background came out because it looks like you're about to jump. And like you see how it has the rocks over here side to side? It's like, it looks like water down there, right? So I do feel like you kind of like took a leap of faith, like how it came out, and right behind it is 1111. So I do feel like this whole experience with him has made you really change and really look at yourself in a different way. Like, you know what? Like, I am a goddess. I am that, like it's me. Anybody that gets me should be very lucky. They should be feel like, like I came up, right? So I really do feel like you're like, you know what? F him, and you turned your back on it. So I feel like you did take a leap of faith and try and just let this go, even though maybe sometimes you could get pulled back by, say, memories or just the thought of him. But I do feel like you healed in a way to where you're like able to block that and just kind of like move forward. So you're doing really, really well. So hopefully I explained it right. Okay. Yeah, look, you're doing, oh my God, girl. So it says leadership, forefront. I love this because this is exactly what I was just saying, like how you're looking at yourself. So remember how I just said, like how you have your back turned and now you're like looking at us. So I love how now you're more confident. You feel more like, say, sexy. You could have like did your eyebrows, got your nails, hair done or whatever. Shit, you could have got some new lip gloss, some new clothes. I don't know, bitch. You could have did something, but whatever you're doing, you feel really good. And I like it because you're like, to me, I feel like you're more confident. Okay, so it says you have the opportunity to take the lead. It may be in work, personal, or family situations. You have the wisdom and the knowledge to do what is best at this time. No more playing it safe and blending in with the pack. Shine your light and speak your truth. So this is what I just basically just said, like how you're more confident and you're like speaking up and you're setting these good boundaries. So that's really good, girl. You are doing great. And also this came out the humanitarian service. So it says your soul longs to joyfully serve. Being a service is a huge calling that is honorable and satisfying. How are you being called to serve humanity? Serve with grace and humility to assist those that cannot help themselves. Be an advocate and a, oh, I love that, and a confident and an inspiration along the way. So basically what I just said. So you could do something like what I'm doing now, or you could just be like, maybe you really like, maybe I feel like you give good advice. Maybe you like give like, great advice to your girlfriends, and you're like the one that they go to for advice or what they should do, even though like say you're going through your own things. But I feel like now with this whole transition and this whole ending you had with him, I feel like moving forward, you're like, you know what? That was a lesson, and I kind of like I learned it, and now moving forward, I'm gonna pick better with who my partner is, because who my partner is a reflection of myself. So I feel like now you're like, F that. I'm choosing more wisely. I'm not going to be letting mother effers borrow money from me, or, girl, yes, you are. So, all right. Oh, yeah. See? So you have really good card. I really love your reading, sis. So high vibrations and transformation. Just like what I just said, girl, you're doing great. So don't think like, oh, because you had a moment where you're thinking about this mother effer. Girl, we all been there. That don't mean like you're a weak person. Even with the strength card coming out for you, I'm so proud of you with this, because anytime this card comes out, girl, with that blue mountain back there, that's already saying like you've been through some like shit. You had to overcome emotions. Even if you feel like you didn't go through nothing like major, but emotionally in the inside, can't nobody tell you how you should feel. How you feel is very valid. You know what I mean? What you went through with him, rather it was like a 2-month relationship. Like, bitch, no. If that shit hurt your feelings, it hurt. You know what I mean? So don't let nobody tell you like how you should feel or what shouldn't have hurt. Like, no, bitch. No. If that mother ever hurt your feelings, he hurt your fucking feelings. And we gonna ride that dawn for you, okay? So but yeah, so high vibrations and transformation. It says you have chosen to step into a higher vibration that is in alignment with your soul's path and higher knowing. You now have the awareness that you are limitless and ready for transformation, just like I said, girl. So I love your reading, and I hope you loved it too. You're doing so good. Keep me posted and hit me up anytime, girl. This was like really good, so hopefully it did resonate. And yeah. You know why though? Because he's low vibrational. Like, girl, it's so crazy how like This is the first card I saw. So right when I asked you, I said, "Ooh, it has to be an ex because this is somebody that don't got no money, that's broke outside, looking crazy. Him and whoever he's with don't got no money." And this is accurate. This is like right now because somewhere else in the world, girl, it's like snowing and it's raining and it's about to rain where I'm at. So, girl, he don't think that he's doing good. Don't. Especially how your cards came out. This is like you're about to meet somebody new. You could already be meeting somebody new. You're starting a whole new life that ain't got nothing to do with none of this low vibrational ass shit. Like, what he got going on, girl, ain't got nothing compared to what you're going on. Like, bitch, nothing at all. Like, you're on some, like, whoever you're with now is on, like, he's on some man shit. He's not on the, oh, I gotta, I'm still trying to figure out me and I got other female. No, he's on some grown man shit. He ain't got what? Like, how old is he? He got what? He got how many females? Like, how old are we? Are we in high school? What is this, right? So, yeah. Yeah, I got that too. I got that his mom was like not I don't know. I feel like she talks to him in Spanish and she says stuff like certain stuff and he just be like, "Oh, I don't know." To me, I'm gonna be straight up. To me, how I get it with him, he doesn't like taking accountability, and if he does, he feels like he's valid with how he's moving, regardless if it hurts your feelings or not. That's my problem with him, but I can be wrong. I don't know. I wasn't with him. I can be straight up wrong, but I just kind of get that vibe from him, girl. Like mother effing no. Just like what I told you, girl. If that shit hurt your feelings, it hurt your feelings. Simple. Like what? Don't be trying to like validate why you hurt my feelings. Like what the like I'm being serious. Like he got me messed up. That's why I was like, girl, tell me what he did. What he do. Cause whatever she said he did it. Yeah. Sorry, my throat keeps messing up. But yeah, girl, that mother effer, he's I feel you on that, but yeah, he's on some shit. And you know what? That girl's gonna end up leaving him and something about Facebook exposure. So maybe you may see like his karma. That could be what that is too. You can end up seeing his karma, like on Facebook. Because for this to come out too, this is like you're looking good in the public eye. So, all right. Okay. So, is Jasmine on here? Please tell me Jasmine is on here. What's up, sis? Yeah, you guys. Monica's in the house, y'all. She's probably been on here. My bad, girl. I just looked at the chat. But yeah, Leslie's reading was so good. Like, girl, that's why I wanted to come on YouTube so that way you can like play it back. Girl, you said I heard he was apparently happy. Monica, can we please let her know how they always appear happy on social media? Like, girl, I will pull a card on his old lonely ass. He don't even got no money, girl. Like, and it's funny because look, it's what you just don't see. Just because baby you don't see do not mean like he's not experiencing that. Like, trust me, he's not, and it's crazy because look what came out next. Anytime this comes out, you guys, with the globe in the cards, it don't matter what the F. If you ask about a person wondering about you, thinking about you, or what the fuck, depending on what the question is, but most of the time, if it's about a person like you're asking about, or if they miss you, or if they're thinking about you, if you see a globe, they're thinking about you. And remember when I just said social media, the globe, so I'm already knowing, like, girl, either you're looking or you're gonna see something on there regarding that. And it's just what you don't see right now, babe. I'm trying to tell you, girl. And you could see it in like 2 months. Didn't I mention 2 months? Yeah, I feel like you do have new love. So this is like you having love after some time. Yeah, look, you getting an offer, money could be going really good. You're starting new. Look at one. You're starting new, bitch. You're not even fucking thinking about this motherfucker. She said he can't afford his stage. Hell no. Yeah, look, girl. His ass keeps coming up as twos. Told you he's juggling money. He's all over the goddamn place. All this means something in this card. All this. When you guys pull cards or you guys get readings, be mindful. Okay, listen to your intuition. Okay, you could be seeing 222 and 444, Leslie. Okay, because how it's like lined up right here. But honestly, girl, he's not doing good. It's all a act. And I heard flat tires. So, and look, this is him extending energy to you with this page of cups here. Yeah, look, and you're moving forward, bitch. I try to tell you, look, you're getting the same cards. And mind you, I'm not shuffling. I'm just like picking through random ones, and the same ones are coming out. So, like, come on now, girl. You are straight. Look, you're focusing on your money, and his ass is struggling. Yep. This is him being all stubborn, like he's all hard. And look at how you're coming out once again. Look at concentrating your money. You don't even care. Look, you're chilling. Look, you're with this new person. Look at his stalker, creepy ass. Remember I brought up a creep? I brought up a creep. And then look at him being all decisive again. There he go. This is what your problem was with his old girl. I want to cuss his ass out. This is what his problem was: being all secretive, holding back emotions, knowing he had emotions to give. With these rocks back here, babe, that's like different obstacles he could have had been in his life or certain relationships. Like he could have an excuse as to why he can't, like, say, put a ring on your finger. Like, oh no, I can't because fucking Elizabeth and Sally did this to me, type shit. Like, what, motherfucker? What are you talking about? But only because he didn't want to do the internal work on himself to heal those bitches, to heal that shit and move the fuck on, right? So I feel like he kind of neglected a lot of stuff and he moves on fast. He don't take time to heal after a fucking relationship. That's his problem too. So he got a lot of built up shit. So even if, girl, you were to take him back, you would have to deal with all of this shit. And I can take my own advice, like Monica. I be asking my friend, look, girl, I ask my best friend Monica, like on here, the same thing every day about my baby daddy, like Monica, this, and that. But knowing goddamn well, going back to all of this shit, that's a lot to do with. Especially if he's an unhealed mother effer. Like, girl, if he's unhealed, you're always gonna have an issue with fucking Sally and whoever the fuck the other, just unhealed shit that had nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just certain things that he hasn't healed or dealt with yet. So I feel like with you, you're like, what the F him? He's just manipulative. Shit, you guys. I'll be right back. My son just got up. Monica, I'll be right back. My baby just got up. I'm gonna try to put him down, you guys, and I'll come back on, okay?